What's up, wrestling fans? My name is Aaron. My voice is a little bit hoarse from all of the football, and this is Wrestling by Waldridge. Welcome to the newest edition of my top 5 wrestling matches of the week. So, two things before I get started. We've hit 300 subscribers. A massive thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the channel or viewed any of my videos. It honestly means the world to me, and I'm always striving to improve, so please just stick with me. And I'd also like to thank Steve from SCW for having me for his Q&A live session once again. It was a lot of fun as always, and we answered some great questions as well. If you haven't checked out Steve's channel, I highly recommend it. Fantastic wrestling content. I'll put the link to his channel in the description down below. But without further ado, first up, from New Japan Strong, the Young Lion Alex Coughlin versus Impact's Josh Alexander. The story of the match centered around a very game Coughlin, who proved to be more than a match for the X Division champion. Whilst Alexander demonstrated his experience and superior technical prowess, Coughlin kept the match competitive with his remarkable strength and kept having answers for Alexander's biggest moves. For example, I loved Coughlin's deadlift counter from an ankle lock position. The transitions and counters from both men were very impressive in this match, and I thought the selling was decent too. There were a couple of moments where Coughlin no-sold some of Alexander's strikes, but for me, it worked. Young Lions are typically tough competitors who have a lot of fire and who can handle a lot of punishment. However, Alexander managed to pick up the hard-fought victory with a successful divine intervention. Some of the near falls were really effective, but the same problem remains with Young Lion matches. They're just too predictable. And then we head over to the main event of last week's Impact pay-per-view. Against all odds, Kenny Omega versus Moose for the Impact World Heavyweight Championship. The match told a great story of Omega attacking the right arm of Moose after he had inflicted further punishment on it by missing an attempted maneuver on Kenny, and this proved to be the turning point of the match, as Moose arguably got the better of Kenny early on with his superior athleticism and strength. Here I thought Moose displayed great big man psychology yet again by not allowing Kenny to Irish whip him or execute Hurricane Ranas or diving crossbodies, not at least until later on in the match. However, whilst Moose did do a good job of nursing his right arm for the rest of the match, I wasn't overly keen on him using it on offense. I thought the deadlift powerbomb with the right arm was a little far-fetched. The match also asked the question of whether Omega could hit the one-winged angel on Moose, most evident from Kenny's attempts early on in the match. And well, he could, but only with the Young Bucks' help. Yep, the Bucks interfered after the ref was knocked out. They attacked Moose, and then Omega hits an assisted one-winged angel with the Bucks' help to retain the title. A really great match, but was let down by a poor finish. And then from Monday Night Raw, we saw a tag team match between RK Bro and the New Day. This match was a tale of two halves. It started out with a confident New Day on top. Woods and Kofi demonstrated instant tag team chemistry by cutting off the ring effectively alongside some fluid quick tags. But as the match progressed, the understanding between Orton and Riddle developed, which allowed RK Bro to then enjoy a period of superiority. Orton controlled the tempo to counter the agility of his opponents with rest holds and joint manipulation, and then in would come Riddle with submissions and his own brand of explosive offense, an entertaining combination of styles which complement each other nicely, and an astute game plan. The excitement of the match was definitely helped by a plethora of effective near falls. Either team could have won this match, and there was a photo finish as Orton countered an honor roll to hit an RKO out of nowhere, which was perfectly timed to pick up the victory for his team. This was yet another really well structured WWE tag team match. And then next up, Roman Reigns versus Rey Mysterio in an extremely rare television Hell in a Cell match for the Universal Championship from Smackdown. The match told an excellent story of Rey looking to avenge Roman's vicious assault on Dominic by any means necessary, so I thought it made a lot of sense for Rey to use weapons as soon as the bell rang. We saw him use chairs, fire extinguishers, toolboxes. Rey's anger towards Roman felt very believable. I particularly enjoyed his facial expressions after Rey was bouncing him off the cell whilst a chair was wrapped around his neck. Great stuff. Roman then elevated his aggression as a result of Rey's early onslaught and took full advantage of the size disparity as well as the cell itself. The powerbomb on Rey into the cell wall looked devastating. I loved Heyman's reaction, and it was a great callback to the assault on Dominic last week. And then Roman followed up with a great modified guillotine, which looked more like a neck crank, to retain the title by submitting Rey. Not the best Hell in a Cell match, but an awesome TV match which had solid storytelling and drama nonetheless. And finally, a wild tornado tag team match between Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher against the grizzled young veterans from NXT. So this was not an inoffensive match by any means. It was a fight, not the biggest surprise considering the 4 competitors that were in the ring. A very physical matchup which told a good story of Ciampa and Thatcher, relying on their toughness to overcome the tag team cohesion of GYV. The intensity of Ciampa and Thatcher is always fun to watch, especially in this kind of match. I especially liked some of Thatcher's facial expressions too. It really helps to accentuate his unhinged character. And the match was quite unpredictable, so the near falls worked really well here. And I liked how this match was structured, an even contest with both teams enjoying a period of control. It was well paced, never felt choreographed, and had a strong finish. In an awesome spot, Ciampa nails Gibson with an air raid crash on the announce table, which doesn't break. Ouch. And this distracts Drake to allow Thatcher to apply the ankle lock. Ciampa then rolls in, applies a Fujiwara armbar, and Drake has no choice but to tap out, which gives Ciampa and Thatcher the big win. A very entertaining and hard-hitting affair. And that was my top 5 wrestling matches of the week. So as always guys, let me know what your favourite match of the week was in the comment section down below. Guys, if you're new here and if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter as well at WrestlingByW. Please give this video a like, give it a share, hit the notification bell to be notified when I release new videos. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend guys, and I shall see you all next time. Bye bye.